Shalom. Before I get started, I want to start by saying, Call Halayim Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kwadash. Double honors to my apostle elders, a great millstone on top of this truth, and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect out there laboring on and believing in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kwadash. To USA Shalom. This is Brother Amawan from the GMA Charlotte camp, back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kwadash. And this lesson pretty much want to admonish you brothers to beware of these false prophets out here, man. All right, because as you see, the main ones being, the ISUPK and IUIC, is coming in with the, with this confusion about if you should take the vaccine or not, man. All right, now you got this video of Captain Tazariak of the ISUPK pretty much telling you, that it's not unlawful for you to take the jab, man, which is totally against what the scriptures tell you, man, because we're not supposed to be taking no type of needle into our flesh, man, let alone all the poison that's going into that vaccine, man. All right, you got the leader of ISBK pretty much going out and telling you to take it, and that you will be stupid if you don't take it, man, which, like I said, is going against the scriptures, man, And so you got the second in command, pretty much telling you that he's not going to take it, but if you take it, you're not going off if you take it, man, which is confusion because you got, the head of the camp pretty much telling you to take it, and he's pretty much going to take it. And then you got the second in command that's telling you he's not going to take it, but he's also telling you in the same breath that you can take it, man, which is totally wicked, man, So I just want to play this quick video real quick, just a clip of the video he made. Sorry for the for the blurriness, but all you just need to do is hear the word that's coming out of his mouth, man. So without further ado,
and you'll be free. That's all I can tell you. I cannot tell you no more than that. Because at the same time, I'm telling y'all you can take the vaccine. I'm not taking the vaccine. I don't. Like, if I'm not sick, I don't take nothing. That's life. The scriptures say, where there's no law, there's no sin. So it's not like it's a sin. You're not sinning against God if you take a vaccine. You're not sinning against God if you take Robitussin.
And that's him playing on the scriptures because you are sinning against the Most High if you take that vaccine, man, because the scriptures tell you not to make any cut into the flesh, man. As a matter of fact, let me get that, man. Because in all actuality, man, hey, the Lord has made our bodies to be self-healing, so we don't need no vaccine, going onto our bodies, man. All right. I don't know exactly what it said, but at the end of the day, we're not supposed to be making any cuttings into our flesh, man. All right. Matter of fact, I'll go to Google. This is Leviticus 19:28. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, no print any marks upon you. All right, so we're not supposed to be making any cuttings in our flesh, but that goes into taking shots, getting tattoos and things like that, man. But that vaccine is not lawful according to the scriptures, let alone knowing what's in it, man. All right.
Y'all know that's a medicine from you, and I don't know if y'all noticed it or not, but any medicine y'all take today, nigga, they make it. Israelites does not make the medicine. So you can't even say that's a white man's drug when half the drugs you're taking is a white man's drug. It's a white man manufactured. Listen, I work for a pharmacy company. I'm in the trap house I don't go into the office as much no more, but when I used to go to the office every day, I was in the real trap house. I'm seeing the Percocets get made. I'm seeing the Aleve. I'm seeing all of that get made in the company that I work for. I don't know what to tell you. So it don't have to be a vaccine. It could be the Percocet you get a prescription for. It could be the codeine you get a prescription for. It could be the Aleve. It could be, I don't know the name of every drug. It could be any prescription that you get.
All right, so like I said, man, this is he's telling you to pretty much, if you take the vaccine that you know that you're not going off for doing that, man. And he's trying to play on the fact that if you take any type of medicine, that it's the same thing as you taking the vaccine. Which, me personally, I don't normally take medicine, pharmaceutical medicine unless I really need to. I'm more on the herb tip, but in the end, you're not going off if you take an aspirin or whatever, but it's to your own discretion. But at the end of the day, man, the statement that he made about you take the vaccine, that's not wrong in the eyes of the Most High, which that's a lie, man. And you got these demons out here spreading these damn lies, man. And that's why I was saying earlier that you have to watch out for these false prophets, man, because this confusion that they're bringing in is going to lead a lot of people, unto the destruction, man. Because you're gonna have a lot of their congregation take that vaccine off of the strength of the leaders are telling them to take it. But then if it's no big deal, then why is Tazariot not gonna take it then, man? Showing you that it's the confusion amongst their own camp, showing you that the Lord is beginning to break up that, man, because the scriptures tell you that uh, a kingdom divided cannot stand, man. All right. But this is going into just these false prophets out here, man. All right. 2 Peter 2:1. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that brought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. Which that's going into these other Israelite groups, man. These leaders, Nate, Yohana, I said Tazariot, man, Zabat, and the list goes on, man. But these people are bringing in damnable heresies, man. Tell you that you could take the chip, tell you could take the vaccine, telling you that Edomites can be saved, and the whole nine, man, which is all lies according to the scriptures, man. All right, so they're bringing unto themselves and their congregation swift destruction for lying on the gospel, man. And many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. And you got the zombies of their congregation that's just blindly following them. With all the madness that they're coming out here, you still got people following these dudes like they're teaching you the truth, man. But then the real truth, which is coming out of Great Millstone, which we're gonna say that in strong confidence, not in no boastful way, but the real truth, is being demonized. Starting with the apostles and the elders, man. That's been bringing this truth out well over 30 years, man. All right. But they're spoken evil upon, man. We're spoken evil upon because we bring out the real truth, the whole 100% truth, man. All right. And through covetousness shall they with fiend words make merchandise of you, whose judgment now of a long time lingereth not, and their damnation slumbereth not. Right. So you got these groups out here, lying to the people to amass, a great number of in their congregation, because they're getting money from them, man. It's great profit to have a giant congregation like the IUIC and ISPK. They amass, man. But they're not. But the people that's in these groups are not knowing that these leaders are knowingly bringing them to their destruction, man. Yahweh Shah is gonna lead you to your destruction, because you are following a pretty much a anti-Messiah, man. All right, because you got dudes like General Yohana and Nate, going out and pretty much putting themselves in the seat as if well, mainly Yohana putting themselves in the seat like they are Yahweh Shah, man. And they're telling the congregation just go along to get along, man. Which that goes against the scriptures, man. All right. So these leaders, man, are ultimately leading you to your destruction, and they have no type of remorse for that, man. So the Lord is going to require a judgment for that, because you're bringing a lot of death upon their own hands, man. Micah 3:1. And I said, hear I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and you princes of the house of Israel. Is it not for you to know judgment? Is it not for you to know judgment, knowing, you are purposely leading your congregation into destruction? Is the Lord not going to see you for that, man? Is he not going to get with you for doing that, man? It says, who hate the good and love the evil. All right, and they hate the good, man. Because when it comes to when we rebuke these wicked niggas, for the sin, man. They call us haters. Call us bums, and the whole nine. When all actuality, all we're doing is rebuking you in hopes that you will repent, man. It says, who plucked off their skin from them and their flesh from off their bones, who also eat the flesh of my people and flay their skin from off them. They break their bones and chop them in pieces as for the pot and as flesh within the cauldron, right? And that's pretty much them, keeping them from the truth, man, because as it tells you in Ezekiel 37, when you wake up into this truth, that's the Lord, pretty much bringing us back from the dead, giving us the breath, putting our bones back together, putting the skin upon our bones and the sinews and all that. So these leaders, are plucking the skin off our people, man. Leading them back into that dead state. Keeping them, keeping them dead, pretty much, man. And that's ultimately them leading them into destruction, man. All right. You don't think the Lord is going to require judgment for that because you're bringing, death unto the people, man. Because you know the truth, you know the judgment that Yahweh Shemel Shai is bringing, and you're not warning them, man. All right. And that's why Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to get with you down, you leaders, man, because you are knowingly selling your congregation out to Satan, man. All right. Jeremiah 23:1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord. All right. Woe means death and destruction. All right. So woe to you leaders, Nate, Johanna, Zabak, and the rest of these guys out here, man. All right. It says, woe unto you that scatter and destroy the sheep of Yahweh Shemel Shah's pasture, man. Because these lies that you're spewing out is gonna lead a lot of you people that follow these groups to go take the Maxine, to go take the chip, and ultimately to be destroyed, man. It says, therefore, thus saith Yahweh Shemel Shah, power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people, you have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings, saith the Lord. Right, so because you are scattering the flock, you are telling the people to go in all these different ways instead of keeping on the same path of the straight gate, man, to keep them comfortable. All right, they're telling you to take the jab, man. All right, General Yohana came out and said that, hey, it's not that the Most High doesn't care if you put a microchip in your body, and he says that, if you want to eat, to take the chip, man, to take the vaccine, which is it shows a lack of faith, If you take that chip, man, you take that vaccine, that shows that you have no faith in Yahweh Shemel Shah to be able to feed you in that day. When you go into the history dealing with our ancestors, man, our forefathers, all right, Yahweh Shemel Shah, he provided for them in that day, man. All right, it tells you in Sirach 2:10, has any that ever trusted in the Lord, ever been confounded? And the answer is no. The Lord has always provided for his people, all right? So these guys out here, they're scattering the flock and driving them away instead of bringing them back into Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. And it's not just on the leaders, because these zombies that's in these camps, man, see the thing that these people are doing, all right? IUSPK, IURC, Sakari, HOI, and the rest of the alphabet, groups, man. These dudes are, it's been shown the wickedness that they're doing, and you still got people blindly following them, acting like they're doing no wrong. So at the end of the day, man, all right, that's gonna be to their own detriment, man. Because they can see that these leaders are off, man. All right, because as a shepherd, as your job as a shepherd, you're supposed to know the state of thy flock, man. All right, and if the people are weary, which you had, Tazaria said earlier in that video that there's one Israelite, woman, during the swine flu epidemic, she was afraid, so she fled America, and I believe he said she went up to Egypt, because she was scared of the persecution that was going to come from not taking that jab during the swine flu, and she saw that nobody was kicking doors in, nobody was really pretty much catching hell for taking that, and so she saw that propaganda that's being put out was false, man. But the thing that we're telling you in this age, man, we're dealing with this jab, man. All right, Esau has it on wax that if you don't take that vaccine, all right, you're gonna pretty much lose all social status, man. You're not gonna be able to go and spend money. You're not gonna be able to go anywhere pretty much if you don't have that proof of vaccination, man. All right. But these dudes, they're taking it as a joke when the scriptures warn about a martial law and the whole nine, coming down the pipe, man. The prophecies, man. You know that to be able to eat and do commerce in that day, man. You're gonna have to take that jab, which is eventually going to transition to taking the chip, man. All right. But hey, these leaders, man, are continuing to show themselves to be false prophets, man. All right. So this is Romans 2:17. It says, "Behold, thou art called a Jew, and resteth in the law, and maketh thy boast of Yahweh Shemel Shai." And that's these groups, man. All right, claiming to be Israelites, claiming to be doing the work of the Most High. It says, "And knoweth His will, and approveth the things that are more excellent, being instructed out of the law," which that makes me think of IUIC. More specifically, because they're the main ones boasting in the law, but then do otherwise, and are confident that thou thyself art a God of the blind, a light of them which are in darkness. Which that's the job that you're supposed to be, is a God unto the blind, man. Leading the sheep on that right path, man. Back to the Father, man. Back to the Father and the Son, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. It says, "An instructor of the foolish, a teacher of babes, which has the form of knowledge and of the truth in the law." Right, and that's the true job of a shepherd, man. All right, is to be a God unto the blind, and excuse me, and to show the sheep the correct way to go, man. That's why Yahweh Shai, when he was pressing Peter, he told him, "Hey, if you love me, man, feed my sheep." He told him that 3 times, man. And that's our job, is to instruct the foolish, be a teacher for the babe, because we have this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and we're supposed to provide it to the simple, which is the sheep, man. The believers, that are searching for Yahweh Shemel Shai. That's our job, man. But these guys ain't doing that, man. They're leading the sheep right to the slaughterhouse, man. Leading because they're wolves in sheep clothing, man. All right, they're looking at it in a way of how to get over. All right, and this excuse me, this whole deception that they're bringing, all right, is ultimately damning their congregation, man, because their congregation is going to be destroyed because they're following a false prophet. All right, I'm gonna get this, man. This is Isaiah 56:10. It says, "His watchmen are blind, they are all ignorant, they are all dumb dogs, they cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber." Right, and that's these so-called leaders, man. All right, they're blind, ignorant, dumb dogs, man. That can't bark, man. All right, because as you have a guard dog, in your house. All right, if an intruder breaks in, that dog is supposed to bark to alert you that you have an intruder in your house, man. Now you got these guys out here, that are supposed to be, the guard dogs, man, but they're not barking. They're not letting you know that Esau is about to come down upon you, man. All right, they're not telling you that Esau is ultimately seeking to destroy you, man. All right, his MO is to eradicate, so-called Negro and Native Americans off of the face of the earth, man. All right, that's why they want to, have Jake in the front line being the first ones to receive that jab, man. They're not telling you all these things, man. All they're telling you is if you want to get back, to life as before, just to follow what Esau commands of you, which is to get vaccinated, and everything will be fine, man. But they're not telling you that if you take that jab, man, that they're going to change your DNA and your RNA, man. They're not telling you that those in that needle is things called the luciferites, which I just named. That's gonna change and alter your DNA, man. All right, and ultimately, the videos that's been coming out are the people that's been taking the jab, man. You've been seeing how they've been passing out, getting horrible side effects, man. Dying. All right, they're not giving you warning of that, man. Why? Because these people don't give a damn about you. All they care about is their money and their clout, man. All right. Verse 11. Yea, they are all greedy dogs which can never have enough. They are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, every one for his gain and for his quarter. All right, and that's Nate, that's Johanna, Sakari, and all these guys, man. All they care about is feeding themselves, man. They're greedy. They're greedy dogs which can never have enough, man. All right, because they're looking for that money and fame, man. That YouTube fame and to fill their pockets up, man. They don't give a damn about their flock, man. All right, that's where the Lord is gonna judge them, man, because you're doing the work of the Lord deceitfully, man. All right, you're taking these beautiful words that Yahweh Shem Shah has given us to pretty much make us perfect, and you're perverting them into nefarious needs, man. All right, Jeremiah 48:10. Cursed be he that doeth the work of the Lord deceitfully, and cursed be he that keepeth back his sword from blood. And that's going out to these leaders that I just been talking about the whole video, man. All right, cursed be you that doeth the work of the Lord deceitfully. So if you're doing the work of the Lord for any other means other than to edify and prepare the sheep for Yahweh Shemel Shah's return, all right, that's a curse unto you, man. And it says, "Cursed be him that keepeth back his sword from blood," man. All right, you're not warning the people, man. You're not going out and telling the people the truth, of Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. That's a curse to you. That's destruction that's gonna come upon you because you are leading your people to destruction. And like I said, that goes on to the congregation as well, man, because you all see, what's going on in your congregation. You know that these guys are off, man. All right. But at the end of the day, man, this is Yahweh Shemel Shah that has done that, man. All right. Matthew 15:14. Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind, and if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch. All right. So these zombies want to follow these guys, man, knowing all the wickedness that they're doing. All right. The Lord says that the blind's gonna lead the blind right into a ditch, man. All right. You gonna blindly follow your so-called leader until destruction, and the Lord is gonna be justified in destroying you, man, because it's easy to tell who has this truth or not, man. All right. The spirit of discernment should be real clear in the men of the Lord in this day and age, man. All right, because Yahweh Shemel Shai has set the real ones out here with truth, which is our elders and apostles, on down, Jeremiah 3:15. And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. And that's how you can tell who is the ones that Yahweh Shemel Shai has sent, because they're going to be speaking the words that he gave unto them, man. All right. Because at the end of the day, man, you will be able to know a tree by its fruits, man. All right. Salakia, I don't think this is it. Isaiah 8:20, Salakia. To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them, and that's the clear indicator if a man is coming in the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah, or if he's coming out of his own heart, man. All right. If they're speaking not according to this word, if they're not saying, "Thus saith the Lord," "Thus saith Yahweh Shemel Shah," "Thus saith the Bible," that means there's no light in them. They're coming out of their own heart, man. All right, because you can clearly tell our apostle elders are the men of the Lord, because everything they say they back with the scriptures. All right, they don't go out there and just speak out of emotion or speak out of the vainness of their heart, man. No, they come right out the scriptures because the Spirit of the Lord is dealing with them, man, because He sent them. He sent pastors after His own heart, which are going to speak His words, man. All right, and it's easy to tell, man, because the spirit of discernment should let you know if a person is right or if he's winging it, man. All right. Hey, and the Lord told us that we are the children of light, man. So we should be able to see who has the light and who doesn't, man. All right, because they're going to come speaking out the scripture. They have the light, man. Okay. With that being said, I'm going to close out. I pray this was edifying. Until next time, I want to say, call Halam like Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kodash. Double honors to my apostle, elders, a great millstone, the God, the truth, and that rule well. And peace, salutation to the elect. Shalom.